Alright, this paragraph talks about emotional exhaustion of the employees in an organization. If you look at it, it starts with the emotional exhaustion being the core constituent of burnout, and then it talks about how it takes place, and finally in the last statement it talks about the emotionally exhausted employee and who is weakly committed to supervisor, and ultimately it talks about the organization citizenship behavior. That means due to emotional exhaustion, the behavior of the employee is affected in the context of the organization, right? Now if you look at the options, we have to find an option or a sentence which is concluding this paragraph. If you look at the first option, it is talking about same thing and it appears to be a repetition, so it cannot be the right option. If you look at the second option, it is talking about the internal state of mind, which the paragraph has already discussed, but it takes the argument in different direction, which says that to judge his stability and carve his future goals. We are not talking about his future goals, we are talking about the organization's future goals. So this is again ruled out. Look at the third option, it is talking about the environmental pressure. Somewhat this is too general a term which cannot be used over here, because here we are dealing with a specific issue, that is emotional exhaustion. If you look at the fourth option, it is saying that the consequences of the emotional exhaustion are significant and it leads to increased withdrawal of the employee and reduced job performance. Somewhat it appears to be apt because it completes the paragraph. But let's look at the last option also before we come to a conclusion. Last option actually blames the supervisors and somewhat is not apt, because we are dealing with the individual's problem, the employee's problem, and not with the supervisor's problem. So fourth option is the most appropriate option.